Hello everyone, today in this video we'll learn about strings in Java. Strings are one of the most important data types in Java, so by the end of this video you'll learn about strings and you will have a complete knowledge about strings. So if you talk about uh, strings are a non-primitive data type. So it starts with capital S when writing. When declaring a string type, we use capital S like str is equals to, let's say, hello world. So strings start with capital S as we declared here, and string is basically an array of characters, or we can say a string is a sequence of characters that exists as an object of class Java. And Java strings are created and manipulated through the string class. Once they are created, they cannot be changed. So strings are basically called immutable. I'll write here strings are immutable. So you might ask this question, that what does immutability means? Basically, immutability means that you cannot change the value of any variable, string variable. So once you declare, now let's move forward and let's try an example here. For example, have a string hello, right? Now str is being assigned to hello. Now if I change the string to str is equals to hello programmers, so what will happen here is the str will be assigned to hello programmers. Now we will no more point the value hello. So the word hello will be remain unassigned to anything in the heap memory, while the str, which is our string variable, will be assigned to hello programmers. That's how we can say that we cannot change a word or any string value in Java. They are immutable. We can only change the assigned value to something else, but we cannot change in the original value, right? There's also concept which helps us to solve this problem, that we cannot change any value in our string. That's a problem, right? We can use string builders, which we'll learn about in the next lecture, and those string builders will help us change our string without assigning the value to something else. So we'll learn about that in the next video. For now, learn about some of the methods or functions which we use in Java. First of all, let's learn about how we can take input, string type input in Java. Right, so for that we have to use a scanner class, object of scanner class, to take inputs in Java. When we are taking inputs, we use object of scanner class, right? So scanner sc is equals to new scanner. Sorry, a little typo here. System.in. Now we have declared scanner. We have declared an object of scanner class here. Now it's showing error because I have not imported class itself. Now I have imported here, and it will no longer show us error here, right? Now let's use the object of scanner class and get inputs from the user. So let's say I'm taking a string type input, string first name, which is equals to sc.next line. That's how we can take a string type input from the user in Java. Now let's also take second name here, string first name and last name. So here we have taken two string strings. One is for first name and one for second name. Right now, let's write the full name. How we can connect these two names and make a full name. So string full name is equals to first name plus let's also put some space here, plus last name. So what we have done here, we have taken input from the user. One is first name and last name, and then we have concatenated the two names to make it a full name. This process is called concatenation, right? Concatenation, which joining two string type of values. Joining two string type values is called concatenation. So this is one we can say a function in Java that we can concatenate two string variables. Now let's move forward and discuss another here. Let's suppose let's discuss another. As we know that string is an array of characters, so how we can find the length of the array, or how we can find the length of the array of characters, which is basically our string. So to find the length of a string, we can use a length function to find the length of the, for example, if we want to find the length of hello programmers, which is given about, so I can just write str dot length and assign into some value here, some variable here, let's say int length, and let's print out final value. So that's how we can use. Now let's run the program and check how it works. And then we'll move forward toward our next. And let's also print out the full name. Now let's run it and check if it's working. Let's say our first input is hello, and second is programmers. So here it print out hello programmers correctly, and then the length of the string is 16. So that's how we can use length function in Java. Now let's remove all these and try something else. In Java we can also compare two strings with one another. So how we can compare two strings, right? Compare strings. Let's say we have a string, two strings, like let's say I have string str1 is equals to hello, and a string str2 is equals to programmers, right? So these are two strings we have. Let's compare these two, and let's say that str1 dot compare with str2, and if str1 is equals to 0, then print out that strings are equal, else print out that strings are not equal, right? So let's run the program and check if it's working fine. You can see strings are not equal, which is true in this case. So that's how we can compare two strings in Java. Now let's remove this and let's discuss another example here. We can also cut a string into substrings. For example, slicing or substring, we can say we can string, right? So how we can slice or cut a string into substrings? So let's say I have a string name str is str is equals to, we have hello programmers. Hello programmers, how are you doing? How are you doing, right? So this is our string. Now I want to cut this into pieces, right? I want to cut hello programmers separately, and like I want to slice this into two parts. I want to cut this into hello programmers and then cut the another one, right? So how I can do that is, so for that I have to declare another variable, string substring string is equals to str dot substring, and it will start from 0 beginning index. This is our beginning index, and the ending index will be 15, right? So this will be our beginning index, and the end will be our ending index. Now let's print out the substring, which is sub string right here, right? Substring. So now let's run the program and check it's working fine. Here you can see we have print out hello program, right? That's how we can use substrings in Java. So that's all for this lecture. See you in the next lecture, and in the next lecture we'll learn about string builders, which are also related to this video. So till then, keep learning and keep improving yours. If you find this video interesting and beneficial for you, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.